most important thing I gained, I would say, is, I say I gained another family. Like within that time span, I wouldn't say like our focus was to make a goal, but like we was getting to know each other. Like we was more focused on getting to know each other than our actual goal. So I feel like I gained a family more than anything.
After the fellowship was completed, I was still thinking about ways that we can shift power, and I was thinking about ways that we could lower the suspension rates for Black male youth. Um, and I was constantly thinking about different solutions. So it's been like cool to see how other youth have come up with their own solutions as well, and hopefully we can work towards that. And we are going to work towards that with this coalition.
It made me realize that like people people have like different lives and stuff like that. They've grown up a different way, they see things differently, and this fellowship really um again, it was like so inclusive to so many thoughts, and it's struck so many conversations, like about social issues, about things that have happened in schools. We've had lots of like our own mini debates about like little instances in our schools and how we feel about them and stuff. And is I think I left the fellowship way more mentally strong than like before.
So, Youth for Milwaukee was really great in providing education on the different social structures and system changes, um, and like the school to prison pipeline and power dynamics. So, with that knowledge, I was going into the school year knowing and pinpointing where these inequalities were happening within my schools. Um, and Youth for Milwaukee gave me the skills and the resources to challenge those inequalities.
Just like being around different people with the same ideas. That's so like heartwarming. Just like because we so different, but it's like we the same. Like we go through the same stuff. So I feel like that's a motivation, knowing like, all right, if it's just these small group of people that go through this stuff too, just imagine all the people that I don't know that go through the same stuff. And if we could just come together and collab on something to make a change, I just feel like that would be like so amazing.
People aren't always going to think like you, and that's okay. And people aren't always going to think like you, and you can learn from other people that don't think like you. And I've learned a lot from the people in this fellowship.
So like I was outgoing already, but like I feel like I'm more like it didn't went 10 notches up, and I didn't got so like determined, ambitious. Like I want to do this like so bad. Like it'd be my dream to just be a part of this.
I'm My biggest flex this year is having to go to the fellowship. Like I brag about it all the time. Like I don't even talk about, like I completely forget about like the stipend that came with it. We got a $2,000 stipend with the fellowship. I barely even talk about it. Like it completely leaves my mind, because like the impact that fellowship had on me as like a person was crazy. Like just I cannot imagine myself not having gone to that fellowship.